Left turn ahead.
Yo, yo, yo. What's good, folkers? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world. This is Tyrant's Bane. Welcome to the definition of anarchy. Where today, on July 8th, 2021, on a Thursday, I want to talk about why grocery stores are stockpiling.
Proceed about
all right?
8/10 of a mile.
And what that has to do with
West
inflation.
Avenue.
Now, apparently, grocery stores have been panic buying large amounts of meat and other shit, right? Other type of, crucial staples, right? And Black Spring Autumn, I think that's you. Was good. Grocery stores have been panic buying large amounts of, goods, like meat, things like that, meat, vegetables, that type of shit, in fear of inflation, basically, so that they don't have to pay the exorbitant prices for these items when inflation really hits. All right, that's the auspices, right? That's what they're saying. Okay, excuse me. We want to have as much of this product as possible on hand so that when inflation really gets going, we won't have to pay those exorbitant prices. But guess who's going to have to pay for those exorbitant prices? Guess who the prices and that cost get passed down to? Well, us. But my question would be, see, many people think that, that's some snaky, sharky shit, right? That these corporations, of course, being a corporatist society, not a capitalist society,
right,
but a corporatist society.
And then keep right.
They can't help but to take advantage of the little people because they don't lose, right? They know that we need them, and they know that the government is going to protect them no matter what, right? They know that we need them. Pay attention. And they know that the government is going to have their back no matter what, right? With all the corporate welfare they got cracking.
Keep right.
I mean, and boy, do they have a lot of corporate welfare going on. But is that really why they're doing it? Because, I'm sorry, what has the grocery stores been doing for decades? You telling me they're just now thinking about stockpiling on all these items? You want me to believe that Kroger, Piggly Wiggly, all these little different huge shops, all these huge grocery stores, all the smaller grocery stores, you want me to believe that they don't already have a lot of these things on hand? You want me to believe, and this is what they wanted us to believe. They wanted us to believe that last year, during the pandemic, with all this panic buying was occurring, they wanted us to believe that they couldn't keep the shelves stocked. That's what they wanted us to believe. Oh, you got to buy one of each item. Oh, all this other bullshit, right? Meanwhile, they kept the stores open,
keep right ahead,
but they shut down the warehouses because of outbreaks. Right? Even though
west.
the businesses hit hardest, right, in terms of the pandemic, in terms of the Modelo 19, were the grocery stores, were the big box stores. Large numbers of individuals having been tested positive for Modelo 19 in those places. But they kept those open, but shut down the warehouses, shut down the supply line of truck drivers, right? Because, truck drivers, they're on the road mostly by themselves. Who are they catching the Modelo 19 from when they're on the road? Yeah, they stop at these warehouses, they pick up shit, they drop shit off. But how much time do they actually spend at these places? So they want us to believe that all this shit had to be shut down except for the grocery stores, where they could only get a certain amount of these items in at a time on a daily basis. They want us to believe that, the supply chain is just, it's so heavily disrupted by the Modelo 19. I'm sorry, did the Modelo 19 come through and tear the roof off the warehouse? Did it turn into lightning and strike a motherfucking, and blow some shit up, a propane? What did the Modelo 19 do to these warehouses? These supply chains. Okay, people got sick, whatever the case may be. But in terms of the supply chain, right? None of that had to be disrupted. They just decided that it needed to be disrupted because they didn't want people to get sick. They didn't want the Modelo 19 to spread, right? I call bullshit. But why are they really stockpiling on all these items? Why are they trying to buy out all these suppliers? Why are they doing that? Okay, they want to evade. They want to avoid inflation, right? You think that the inflation will really affect them? All they're going to do is charge you more to cover the cost of inflation that they had to go through. We're the end product. We're the end buyer, right? They're the intermediaries. They're just going to pass the cost on to you. So why are they trying to tell us, oh, they want to avoid the inflation? Come on, man. Come on. No. What they want to do is ensure that you need them more than ever. That's what they want to ensure. When the inflation goes up, they want to limit the supply that you can go around them to get, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I told you guys the other day, go out and meet some farmers, right? Go to the farmers market, build a relationship with these people, build a relationship with ranchers and those types, so that you don't have to worry about the grocery store. You can go directly to the source. Well, they want to buy these sources out, and they want to buy up all the land so that what? You can't do that no more. You won't be able to go to a farmer's market without them being involved, right? They want to control everything. They don't want you to own nothing. They don't want these small-time farmers, these small ranchers. They don't want them to have anything. They want to control all resources. These grocery stores, they already stockpile shit. They already have warehouses, right? And huge freezer compartments for the meat. They have huge cooler compartments for the vegetables and fruits and all the perishable items. Canned goods, dry goods. They have, man, come on, man. They have all that shit. I know a truck driver, man. My wife's cousin is a truck driver. And those are good people to know too. You want to know some truck drivers. Because my wife's cousin is going to move all our stuff from the West Coast to the East Coast when we're ready for free. And all we got to do is pay for fuel.
Continue on.
It's good to know people like that. But anyway, you don't tell me that y'all believe that they don't have warehouses full of everything that would need to be restocked. That they can get out there just like that. Don't have them making you believe that they're just now going to start stockpiling. No, they've been doing that. They might ramp it up a little bit more, but they've been doing it. You know how they tell you grocery stores, you know, if the shit hits the fan, they'll have 3 days worth of shit for you to get, right? In a real emergency, in a real shit hit the fan scenario. I'm not talking about Modelo 19, because that was not a real shit hit the fan scenario. I'm talking about some shit that's so devastating that your town, your city, your state is cut off. There's no way for the truck drivers to get to you. There's no way for them to fly supplies in. I'm talking about some real devastating shit, like an EMP, a huge earthquake, tornadoes, a flood, all that type of shit. I'm not talking about some some little thing that they say is floating around in the air that can get in your nose and make you sneeze a lot and cause all these issues. No, I'm not talking about, that's not a real shit hit the fan scenario. No. So all those times you go in a grocery store, all this shit's missing off the shelf. It's not because they couldn't restock it. It's because they didn't want to. They didn't want to restock it. I don't care how much people bought. I don't care if people bought 3, 4, 5 times more of the toilet paper than they normally buy. Trust me, they have that shit. They have it. They can restock it. They can replenish it. Don't let them fool you. There's no reason that they could not get the shit on the shelves at all. They want you to think in a blink of an eye, as soon as the lockdown started, oh, just like that, no more toilet paper. We can't restock that for days. Only one roll per person. Only 1 pack per person. So even when they were doing that, the shelves were still pretty empty. How are you limiting the number of shit that people can buy and it's still empty when there's no reason for it to be empty? Right? When the roads are still clear, when the airways are still clear. As a matter of fact, people were locked down, right? So the roadways were so clear that you can drive 10 miles in LA in the proper amount of time. It wouldn't take you 2 or 3 hours to drive 10 miles in LA. You can get from point A to point B in 15 minutes. But they want you to believe that they couldn't get the supplies to the grocery stores. Come on, tell me y'all smarter than that. Tell me y'all smarter than that. I refuse to believe that these people, that these grocery stores and all this other shit, that they could not resupply those shelves. So now they want to tell you, oh, we're going to stockpile. We're going to overbuy shit to avoid inflation. We're going to do this. We're going to do that.
Slow traffic.
In the meantime, you got the cybersecurity shit going on. You got this event that they're going to throw. It's like Event 201, right? The same people that did Event 201, they're going to do another one based on a cyber attack. Did y'all know that? I got to get more information on that. But when I do, I will talk about it more. But now they're talking about an Event 201 type event in regards to cyber attacks and what has been happening over the last few months. Cyber attacks, cutting off supply chains, right? For the meat, shutting down pipelines for the gas. These people are orchestrating this shit right before your very eyes. They're the maestro, and they're doing it right in front of you. And you're not even blinking and thinking, man. You're not even blinking and thinking. You know what I'm saying? They are going to do it. Another Event 201, but cyber attacks. They're giving you the blueprint. They're telling you what's going on. They're telling you, hey, yo, this is what's next. They already gave you a precursor. They're giving it to you right now, man. They gave you the script. They're giving you, the script is right before your very eyes. So what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Are we going to sit down? Are we going to sit around? Like, what? There are so many things that we should be doing. Imagine. They can cause so many issues with these cyber attacks. And I told you one of the worst things they could do is shut down the cooling process at a nuclear plant. How are they going to keep the nuclear waste cool? They can't just throw it in the trash. They can't throw it in the trash. They have to keep it in a pool. And they have to keep it at a certain temperature. And there's so many processes. And it's not just nuclear plants. Hydroelectric plants, right? Solar plants, solar fields. You think that's not going to be controlled by electronics, by the internet and all this other shit, data, all that? Water treatment facilities. Water treatment facilities. All you need to do, because there's so much chemistry involved in those water treatment facilities. You know, where they pump shit into your water, where they treat your water that goes into your house.
I-405 south.
All they had to do is get the mixture wrong just a little bit.
I-405.
All they had to do is get the mixture wrong just a little bit. And then those problems come, right? Now you're drinking water that's highly acidic. Your kids are drinking it. You're taking showers in it. You understand what I'm saying? So much of our infrastructure is reliant on cyber shit. No, the grocery stores are telling you, oh, we want to avoid inflation. Let's buy a bunch of shit. No, that's not. No. That's not why. Not in my mind. Not when I see the forest for the trees, my friends. I see the forest for the trees. And believe me, if a tree falls in the woods and you're not there, it still makes a motherfucking sound. You know what that means? That means that you can avoid and keep your head in the sand. And you can keep your head in your ass and the ass in the sand all you want. You can deflect, you can avoid, right? You can be distracted. You can be distracted by Tucker Carlson. Was he spied on? Transgenders getting naked in the sauna with women. Yeah, that's gross and disgusting. All these distractions. Now, that's not a real distraction. To me, I'm focused on that right now. That particular story, I have a real problem with what happened at that Wii Spa, because my wife used to go to the Wii Spa, as well as like my friends, my homegirls and all this other shit. They go to the Wii Spa all the time. Hell, my sister used to take her preteen daughter to the Wii Spa. So that's very important to me personally, because I know a lot of people that go to the Wii Spa, having your wang out, that's disgusting. But there's so much shit going on. So much shit they want you to focus on. So much fake shit. That's not fake, but I'm talking about so much bullshit that's so unimportant. Who cares if Tucker Carlson is getting spied on by the NSA? What's new? What's new? The NSA is probably spying on everybody. That's nothing new. That's some regular shit. That's some regular shit. The NSA spying on their own people. They're gonna do it. They have to know what you're doing. They're nosy as fuck. Not for national security, but they want to know what you're doing. They want to know what you're thinking. They want to know. They want to get your emails. They want to intercept your emails. They want to do this. They want to see your text messages. They want to know who you're talking to. Not because they think that you're going to be involved in terrorism. No. It's social engineering. Social engineering. They want to know what people are thinking, what they're saying about this and that, so that they can better gear their fucking agenda and mold it around what they believe we want, so that we can keep the fuck quiet. I forgot what the book name of I forgot, man. I read this book. It was very interesting. It was about basically this guy who used to scam people, right? He made a shitload of money on the phone back in the 80s. I forgot, man, I need to get the name of that book. But it's very interesting. It was about, he was social engineering people on the phone to give him shit. I forgot the details exactly. But the NSA is doing it. Do you really think Tucker Carlson found out on accident? Have you heard of Operation Mockingbird? They were supposed to nix Operation Mockingbird, I think, in the late 70s or 80s. But if you believe that they actually did that shit, you think they ended Operation Mockingbird, you got another thing coming. If you believe the bullshit, that psychological operation that Tucker Carlson is a large part of, I don't know what to tell you. Of course they're spying on, they're spying on everybody. Anybody they feel, just not even anybody they feel they might be a threat to their agenda. Any and everybody. Like, they can pull shit out of the air. It's known. Edward Snowden already let us know, right? What's that transgender soldier's name? I forgot her name. Or his name. Chelsea Grammer, Chelsea Clinton, whatever the fuck his name is. Chelsea something. The name escapes me. But Edward Snowden, now that was some real shit. That's why his ass is in Russia right now. But Tucker Carlson, because he wanted to interview Putin. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. I need people to think. Tucker Carlson is part of the plot. Oh, man. Oh. They wanted to oust me for wanting to have an interview with Putin. What? What are we talking about here? Come on, man. I know there's a lot of conservatives out there that are looking at Tucker Carlson like a hero. And that's how they lull you to sleep, man. They put these people out there. It's that cult of personality bullshit that we need to snap out of. We need to snap out of the cult of personality disorder and just and see what's going on. Tucker Carlson ain't gonna do shit for you. Fox News, they're not gonna do shit for you, right? These people don't give a shit. They have to keep the game going. They have to keep that rivalry up. Left versus right. Conservative versus liberal. Complete and utter nonsense. Complete and utter nonsense. Tell me different. Tell me different. And how right is it that these grocery stores gonna buy up all that shit? Y'all need to figure something out, man. Because they're not buying up everything for fucking inflation. Miss me with that. Inflation. No. That's not right. That's not why. That's not why. Why did they keep the big box stores open during the lockdowns? And the little guys, they had to shut down. The little guys with the little store spaces, with the small amount of floor space, why were they shut down? Come on, man. Come on. Why did the big box stores, why did these big retailers, why did Bezos, all these people make billions of dollars last year?
1 mile ahead on the
And all these other smaller business owners lost their livelihood. That was by design. That was by design. All part of the great reset that they want and they love so much. That's what this is all about. That's what all this stockpiling is all about. It's about the great reset. It's about you having to go through these government welfare systems, right? And I'm talking about the grocery stores. I'm talking about the big box stores. I'm talking about the Amazons. I'm talking about the Krogers. I'm talking about all these huge chains, right? They're on corporate welfare. Facts. Walmart, corporate welfare, right? Corporate welfare. They're playing their part. So when the Great Reset occurs, they're going to win big. They're going to obtain all the resources. They're going to have everything, right? They're going to buy up more land. They're going to buy other people out. They're going to force small farmers and small ranchers to give their land up. They're going to push everybody into these big cities, these mega cities that they want to build, right? And a lot of you useless eaters, they want you to go bye-bye, right? A lot of you useless eaters, they want you to go bye-bye. That's how they think of us. That's what these elites think. You're a useless eater, and you're taking up too many resources that I want to have access to. You got to go, right? Georgia Guidestones, right? Maintain a perfect balance of 500 million people. That's some real shit they believe. So that's what they want. Maintain a perfect balance. 500 million people. 500 million. To them, that's perfect balance. Because they figure that's the amount of people that'll be easy to control. Not because, we're overpopulating and we're going to destroy the world. It's going to be an anthropocide and all this other shit. No, come on, that's bullshit. No, 500 million is what they feel is easy to control. 500 million people all across the world. They feel, okay, we can control 500 million people. Not so easy with 7 billion, right? Not so easy with that many people. We have to do certain things. We got to move and shake, right? Bill Gates did a TED Talk talking about reducing the population by 15%. That's what he said. Even though they're saying, oh, he didn't mean to kill, whatever bullshit they try to do to cover up and, kind of tweak what he said. At the end of the day, that's what they want. That's what they want. So, and that's why I've been so focused on all these things in regards to the food supply, the tanks, not the tanks, but the pipeline. Now them stockpiling on shit. Well, I think it's a good idea for you guys, for all of us, start stockpiling, just like they're doing. Get you a couple deep freezers, get you one big deep freezer. Boom. Start buying up some meat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do. Start dehydrating fruits and vegetables so they last longer. Whatever you got to do. Learn how to can. Learn how to can. Or buy some canned goods. Or buy some, some stuff. Buy some long-term storage supplies. Food storage. Or, if you have land, keep doing what you're doing. But be ready, right? Keep growing your food. Keep raising your animals. But make sure that security is tight. Because there's going to be some desperate people. Possibly. I don't hope this happens, right? I'm hoping that enough people wake up soon enough to avoid all this shit. But we know how the sheep work, right? It takes a lot. It takes a lot to wake the sheep up, right? It just does. That's just the reality of it. It takes a lot. The sheep, they like to be sheep. They like to be sheep. They like to be led to the slaughter, right? They love it. So it's not so easy to wake them up. But, you know, I believe it can be done. It just takes enough people. Not most people, not most, but a lot, enough. Don't know what that number is yet. We will never know what that number is until it happens, right? We won't know what number of people it'll take to turn the tides until those people are organized and they get shit cracking. You never know. So, until that day comes, start getting ready, y'all. Start getting ready. And all this is not for nothing, right? All the shit that happened last year with the lockdowns, with the Modelo 19, and then the Event 201 right before that. All this shit happens for a reason, man. If you don't believe me, go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing. But I do know I've gotten dozens of phone calls within the first month of the pandemic lockdown and all that other shit. I got so many phone calls of people telling me, hey, yo, man, all that shit you were saying all these years about us getting together and, you know, making sure we have an emergency plan. Oh, man, we should have listened to you. Okay. And this was years in the making, man. I was telling people years before the pandemic. Years before I got on YouTube. I've been telling friends and family, people on Facebook, you know, trying to get people, trying to organize. But, you know, they look at you like a nut basket. Oh, this guy's crazy. He's a conspiracy theorist. You know, he's wilding. He's a prepper, and you know, they don't take us seriously. They don't take us seriously until what? Until guess what? Oh, can you teach me how to shoot now? Can you help me go buy a gun? Oh, where can I buy some emergency food supplies? This, that, and the third. Hey, I'm start having to charge people, man. You know, start having to charge people because I knew this was going to happen too, right? Pandemic happens because what do people do when they're in so much fear, right? They start buying up everything. They start buying up all the things they feel are important. One thing that surprised me were the number of new gun owners, right? 8 to 10 million or something like that within the first 2 or 3 months of the lockdown. And that kind of surprised me because of the type of people that bought firearms, right? A lot of these pro gun control liberals that had no idea you had to have a 10-day waiting period to get your shit from the gun store. They didn't know that. They didn't know, oh, I gotta wait 10 days? Yeah, you clown. But they're so for gun control. They didn't know all that. Oh, I could only buy one gun at a time? Yeah, you idiot. Yeah. You can only buy one gun in 30 days. One gun every 30 days. Yep. I got to get a background check to buy ammo. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't know that? You voted for these people that implemented this shit. Hell, this is what you guys wanted. Now that you actually know that you need that shit, you want to be surprised? Anyway, I had been buying so much ammo. I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy up all the ammo I can while it was super cheap. It was super cheap, and they were still able to deliver the shit to my house. Right? I'm talking about the common ammo, right? I'm not really interested in buying all that fancy shit because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm trying to have shit that where the ammo is readily accessible and, you know, it's interchangeable. But anyway, I was buying up all kind of shit when it could still be delivered to the house. I was having deals I had reward programs going on with Cabela's. Yo. Anyway, at one point, I had so many rewards. I had like $300 that I could use to buy shit off Cabela's website. So, yeah, I had plenty of ammo stocked up. Because I knew. I was like, at some point, something's going to happen, and there's going to be an ammo shortage. C'est la vie. And look what happened. Ammo shortage. And I didn't have to go no goddamn where to get me no ammo. Unfortunately, though, I lost all my shit. Yep. I was on my way to Vegas. There was a lake right there. My car flipped over, and all my ammo just flew out, landed in the lake, and just that was it. It's done. So unfortunately, I lost all that ammo and all my firearms. It's all gone. Yeah, I don't have that shit no more. But you get the point. So it's not too late though. It's not too late to buy what you can, store up what you can, because you know right now there's this illusion that there's all this kind of shortage. And let me ask y'all something. Shit got shut down, right? Shit got shut down. Non-essential businesses. Non-essential this, non-essential that. Right? Home Depot was still open. Construction was still going on. Right? All that shit. But now, somehow, there was a shortage on raw materials. Why? Because even though construction was still going on, a lot of the new construction that was supposed to start got delayed. Right? So you mean to tell me that there was a wood shortage? So now lumber is 3 or 4 times overpriced because there's a shortage? Really? Copper, steel, all this other shit. Yeah, some steel you got to get from overseas, right? But copper, lumber, all these raw materials that they're telling people there was a shortage of. How was there a shortage? Does Modelo 19 eat wood? Does it devour wood? Does it devour copper? What's going on here? Yeah, so many people died. They say so many people died from the Modelo 19. A lot of shit got slowed down, stopped, and all. Come on. I don't believe that there is any type of shortage. I don't believe it. Now, the prices might have gone up due to the inflation from all this printing money out of nowhere during these what they call them things? These stimulus packages, right? Yeah, that costs money. Yeah. But the reason they're giving you, I can believe that, okay, so you might have some percentage of inflation due to that immediately. You know, then it's going to die down, but then over time is going to rise steadily, incrementally over the years until, you know, by the time your kids are grown, they're going to have to pay a lot more money for this shit than we did, right? But where did the shortage come from? Where did the shortage come from? You know, like they want you to believe that there's a shortage of coins too. Oh, there's a coin shortage for so long. Almost a year. They want you to believe there's a coin shortage, right? Oh, well, you know, we can't take coins anymore because of this, that, and the third. And then they're telling you, oh, it's because people were saving their coins. Oh, you know, they weren't spending their coins like that. What? It's funny how they want you to believe these things happen just like this. Just like that in a split second. Oh, Modelo 19 lockdown, toilet paper just like that. gone. Chicken, gone, right? Eggs, it's a wrap. Like, come on, man. Just like that. Just like that. Come on, man. You would think that 1/3 of the planet died because of Modelo 19, and that's why there was so many disruptions. You would think Modelo 19 created a sinkhole in all these factories and these plants and destroyed them. Like, you would think that happened based on what they're trying to tell us. Anyway, man, that's enough of my rant. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm getting annoyed with all this damn traffic. I was supposed to be at my destination. I'm getting into LA traffic, man. I kind of wish the lockdown was still here so I can just get to where I'm going. Anyway, much love, guys. Like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all believe that grocery stores are buying up everything and stockpiling because they want to avoid having to pay for inflation? What do y'all think? I believe they're doing it to control, as a means of control, as a means to limiting who you can go to for the things that you need. That's what I believe. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Much love. I'll holler at y'all later. Sorry I couldn't read the chats, but I'm in traffic right now and I got to pay attention to that. So yeah, at some point I will be able to read your chats in another live, maybe on Sunday, maybe not, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. So anyway, holler at y'all later, man. Peace.